Good evening. My name is Marilyn Swan, Associate Professor at Minnesota State University Mankato School of Nursing, and I'm President of Mu Lambda Chapter, Sigma Theta Tau International, the Honor Society of Nursing. Welcome to the virtual induction ceremony for spring 2021. Thank you for celebrating this special occasion with us. To comply with social distancing requirements during the COVID-19 pandemic, this event has been pre-recorded and will be presented on the Minnesota State University Mankato School of Nursing YouTube channel. We encourage you to make comments and to support your student or nurse leader on the induction this evening. I would like to take a moment and introduce our chapter officers. Aaron Cleve, President-elect. Allison Kredinsky, Vice President. Abigail Heitz, Secretary. Noreen Redding, Treasurer. Tammy Neiman, Faculty Counselor. Kelly Crumwady, Faculty Counselor. And Callie Nagel, our student intern. Now, let's begin our induction. For more than 90 years, Sigma has been recognized and celebrated for excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service within nursing and midwifery. The Honor Society, today known as Sigma, was founded as Sigma Theta Tau in 1922 by 6 nursing students at Indiana University. From those 6 founding members, our organization has grown to more than 135,000 active members and more than 560 chapters in over 100 countries around the world. Sigma also collaborates with several global organizations to improve the health of the world's people, including representation at the United Nations. This offers members the opportunity to extend their reach outside of their own communities. We are excited and filled with pride today to welcome our new inductees into our diverse and global membership. Sigma members are leaders at all levels of the healthcare industry. The Society only extends membership to students in baccalaureate or graduate level programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential, and to nurse leader candidates exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. Our membership includes top-notch nursing executives, clinicians, educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and others. You are among this distinguished group of nurses, students, and professionals who have met or exceeded the rigorous standards required to receive an invitation to join Sigma, and you truly deserve our congratulations. The leadership and scholarship you have displayed represent the essence of the Society. Together, we are Sigma. Our founders chose the Greek letters Sigma, Theta, Tau, taken from the Greek words meaning love, courage, and honor, as they believe them to be the enduring values that are the root of the nursing profession. Our crest, which adorns your membership certificate, symbolizes those enduring values, reminding us of our commitment to wisdom and discernment, as represented by the I, service, professional endeavor, and strength of leadership, as represented by the pillars of stone at the right and left, and knowledge as represented by the lamp. Our key, embedded in the membership pin, reminds us of our charge to uphold love, courage, and honor, and is a symbol of scholarship. The cup denotes the satisfaction of professional life. The circle with its 6 stars represents our 6 founders. The lamp is the lamp of knowledge, and the letters in the black represent our charge. Remember that our key symbolizes your commitment to nursing excellence. The purpose of this ceremony is not only to honor you as a new member and celebrate your successes, but it also serves as our pledge to you to support you throughout your nursing career and to be a lifelong resource for you. This support will come in part through the opportunity to participate in Sigma's communities of interest, mentoring programs, and academies. You will also have access to benefits such as nursing continuing professional development, courses, and the Journal of Nursing Scholarship, Worldviews on Evidence-Based Nursing, and Nursing Centered. Your induction is not the end, the culmination of your scholarly or professional achievements. Instead, your induction signifies the beginning of your membership journey, the start of your involvement in a global network of peers and mentors who are here to guide and support you wherever your nursing career may take you. At this time, we will receive into membership these outstanding new members. Inductees, please feel free to stand and to recite this pledge wherever you are at. Please accept the privileges and responsibilities of Sigma membership by repeating after me. I accept membership in Sigma Theta Tau International, and I pledge to fulfill its commitment to nursing excellence, knowledge, service, and leadership throughout my career. Thank you, inductees, and congratulations. For those of you watching at home, please join me in welcoming and congratulating our new Sigma members. Now that you are an official members of Sigma, the opportunities to become involved and to grow and develop as leaders and contribute to nursing are virtually endless. Personally, I have enjoyed being actively involved by serving on the program committee and in different leadership positions over many years. I have attended the biennial Sigma conference in Indianapolis and Washington, D.C., where I got to know our president-elect, Aaron Cleve, quite well. At the Indianapolis conference, Vice President Ali Krasinski and I ran for research to raise monies to support global nursing research. My message is simple. Getting involved is easy and fun. And now it is my pleasure to introduce past president, Chris Tuft.
Congratulations again to our new members. As we continue to adapt to online celebrations, we wanted to take time to recognize each new member. Each inductee name will be read along with what induction into Sigma means to them. And we'll start with our nurse leaders. Sally Clementson. It is an honor to become part of the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society. I'm excited to take part in global networking with nurse leaders and scholars, collaboration, as well as elevating nursing research and nursing practice. Through Sigma, I hope to engage in learning opportunities to enhance my leadership skills and opportunities. Dallas Starkey. And now for our graduate students. Nekru Adorga. For me, induction in Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society means being part of a network of highly dedicated nurses and students across the globe who are committed to advancing nursing professional practice and education in their community. It is also an opportunity to recognize my academic advancement and leadership in nursing and to build a bridge for my future practice. Chelsea Escada. I have worked very hard to get to where I am today in my nursing journey. I took a less conventional way through nursing school. I started with an LPN degree and worked my way up to a 2-year RN degree and then a BSN. Throughout this journey, I have always worked very hard to maintain my GPA. There have been many sacrifices, not only for me, but for my husband and 4 children. I am so honored to be welcomed into the Sigma National Honor Society. It means so much to me. Kara Kubista. Induction in the Honor Society helps encourage me to continue reaching for the highest level of personal achievement and goal setting as a student and healthcare professional. I currently work as a registered nurse in the emergency room and plan on working in family medicine or urgent care upon graduation from the Family Nurse Practitioner Program. Yewa Manston Dunbar. I am honored to be a member of this prestigious organization. My nursing career, academic achievements, work in eliminating healthcare disparities, and being an instructor all paved the way for this opportunity. My current DNP leadership project is to improve prescription medication adherence among immigrants. It's more important than ever amidst vaccine hesitancy during a pandemic. This accomplishment serves as an example for my children who watch me as a student while being their mother and provider, and shows through my daughter, who was recently inducted into the National Honor Society. I intend to utilize this organization's opportunities to advance professionally. Denise Mersham. Being inducted into Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society is a great honor. Having the ability and access to reach out to fellow nursing scholars is a priceless resource. My plans after graduation are to continue providing services to the members of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians on their reservation. My role will be changing from one as a public health clinic nurse to being a provider that has enhanced abilities to meet their needs. Our next group is the BSN completion students. Elena Ewert. Induction into Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society signifies hard work and dedication. This induction has filled my nursing heart with pride and gratitude. Through membership of the Sigma Mu Lambda chapter, I will acquire additional opportunities for learning and growth within the nursing profession. My nursing journey will be continuing as I enter a CNM WHNP program this fall. She, her. Successful people are not gifted, they just work hard and then succeed on purpose. AC Izim. I am excited about the opportunity to be inducted into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society. This induction would give me access to resources and mentorship that I would need to further my career and academic goals. I desire to pursue the Doctor of Nursing practice as a primary care family nurse practitioner when I graduate from my bachelor's program. I want to get involved with global health initiatives and leverage my multilingual abilities globally as a nurse leader and represent minority and underserved citizens. Leslie Chimuya. Induction into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society means making connections to thousands of nursing members to help improve the lives of individuals every day through knowledge. Dilemma Chimuya. Induction into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society is a way of making connections around the world with other nursing leaders to help improve the lives of others through sharing education, knowledge, and practices. And now for our senior fourth semester students. Courtney Anderson. Being inducted into Sigma is an honor. I look forward to using the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society's resources to grow professionally as a nurse and have mentor support as a new nurse. Upon graduation, I plan to work in pediatric home health. This fall, I will start pursuing my Doctor of Nursing degree in psychiatric mental health at the University of Iowa. I ultimately want to open a private practice that addresses family restoration, therapy, mental illness, breaking the cycle of abuse, financial wellness, foster care support, parenting classes, and family reunification. Laura Bouch. I am excited and honored to be invited to join Sigma Theta Tau. It's rewarding to know my hard work paid off. After graduation, I hope to find my way to a pediatric ICU or ED position. Down the road, I hope to go back to graduate school to be a pediatric nurse practitioner. Landon Brown. Induction into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society is such an honor. Being a part of this organization will allow me to grow my nurse leadership skills and feel empowered to improve the healthcare field. Nurses are the backbone of healthcare, so being connected with other nurse leaders is a great way to increase the professionalism and influence of nursing. Upon graduation and passing the NCLEX, I have a position at Mayo Clinic Rochester on Francis 5C. I am so excited to start my journey in nursing there. Chandler Johnson. Induction into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society is a great privilege. I am proud to be a member of a society that values the advancement of nursing, leadership, and community within the nursing profession. I hope to gain valuable insight and perspective into the ways in which nursing can enrich the lives of others. I look forward to the continued experiences and education that I will gain through membership with this organization. Prirana Katarik. Casey. It is my pleasure to join Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society. As I come near to graduation, I feel that I must join a professional organization to thrive in the nursing profession. I am happy that I got to join this honor society. This is the beginning of my nursing career, as I have accepted my first nursing job at Sanford Health, Fargo, on the medical surgical floor. I hope that this organization will be a great resource for me to grow, gain leadership skills, and learn about research. Sasha Gay Lynch. The induction into Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society means to me that all my hard work, dedication, and perseverance throughout this program did not go unnoticed. At the beginning, I had no intention of joining an honor society, but I was hell-bent on giving my younger siblings something to live up to. This opportunity and accomplishment means that not only have I given them that, but also showed them that they should never limit themselves. Victoria Masker. Induction into the Sigma Nursing Honor Society is very significant to me for a couple of reasons. It's a reflection of the hard work I've put in over the last 4 years, and an additional reason for me and the people who have supported me to celebrate. In addition, it means being able to start my career as a nurse, as a member of an organization that will provide resources and support as I walk through my novice nursing years and on. Sigma will also give me the opportunity to connect and learn from nurses around the world. Callie Nagel. Being inducted into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society means that I will have the opportunity to grow further as a registered nurse, professionally and personally. Sigma is a community where I can not only expand my education, but also build meaningful relationships. Being the Lambda student intern has allowed me to develop leadership skills that I hope to advance further as a Sigma member. My current plan for my nursing career is to obtain a position in an intensive care unit where I will have the chance to care for patients at their most critical moments. Natasha Nett. Being inducted into Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society means opening a door of incredible nursing opportunities. Sigma provides a great way to continue education, read updated research, network, and job search. I'm excited to further my nursing knowledge and get involved. Upon graduation, I plan to get a job at St. Mary's Hospital in Rochester. I'm interested in pediatrics, NICU or PICU, and labor and delivery. Later down the line, I aspire to be a nurse midwife. Nicole Osborne. Induction into Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society serves as a recognition of the hard work and dedication I have put into the nursing program at MSU. I am extremely excited for the opportunities that Sigma Theta Tau will provide, as well as the new experiences it will introduce me to. After graduation, I hope to work on a labor and delivery unit, where I will utilize skills that I have already gained while expanding my knowledge even further in the clinical setting. Molly Riley. I am excited to enter into the Sigma family, to grow with fellow MSU members, meet new individuals, and further my nursing knowledge with all of the educational opportunities it has to offer. Marcella Sorensen. Induction into Sigma is important to me because it is an opportunity for me to immerse myself in the nursing profession. I aim to become a nurse leader in my career, and I believe that Sigma will help me reach this goal. I hope that I'm able to start my nursing career working in a clinic in the Twin Cities, but I'm also interested in exploring how I can help the community I live in with my public health certification. Grace Willoughby is honored to be inducted into the Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing. She has a deep passion for nursing and providing care to others, and she loves that she is partnering with an organization that's mission is to develop nurse leaders to improve healthcare everywhere. Sigma Theta Tau means love, courage, and honor, and those are 3 words that Grace hopes to represent in her nursing practice. Following graduation, Grace will be beginning her registered nursing career on an oncology unit at United Hospital in St. Paul, Minnesota. Senior 3rd semester students. Taylor Cuttu. Being inducted into the Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society represents to myself hard work and dedication. Through getting inducted and seeing graduation in the near future, my end goal of joining the nursing field that has motivated me each day is almost here. I feel extremely grateful to be in this community. Mariah Gaglio. It is an honor and a proud accomplishment of mine to be inducted into the Sigma Global Nursing Honor Society. I am excited for the many opportunities that becoming part of this organization will provide to help strengthen my leadership skills and grow into my future nursing career. Karen Lopez. Induction means that all of my hard work in the nursing program is paying off, and I am that much closer to passing the NCLEX and working as a nurse. Jordan Reinhardt. I am thankful for the opportunity to join Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society. Becoming a member of the society signals the start of a new journey. As I prepare to leave academia, it serves as a reminder to always strive for excellence and to invite those around me to do the same. Looking forward, I will be spending the summer expanding my knowledge while interning in a cardiac step-down unit. Cassandra Schmidt. Induction into Sigma allows me to make connections with other nurses that I never would have met. I plan on interning through Mayo Health System this summer in the Family Birthing Center, and I want to pursue labor and delivery nursing after graduation. Bailey Stonke. The induction into Sigma will allow me to develop relationships with peers as well as maintain close ties to nurse leaders. I am looking forward to starting my career as a nurse after graduation, although I don't know what area I want to go into yet. Tara Trainer. Being inducted into Sigma Global Nursing Excellence Honor Society is an incredible opportunity. It means to me that I will be able to be connected with thousands of nurses all over the world. This will enable me to continuously grow, learn, and become a leader in nursing. This chapter will provide me with valuable resources that I can use throughout my entire nursing career. This is such a great honor to be able to follow in my cousin's footsteps, who graduated from the MSU nursing program in 2019. Congratulations to these new Sigma members. Now that you are official members of Sigma, the opportunities to become involved, to grow and develop as leaders, and to contribute to the nursing profession are virtually endless. We hope that you will actively participate in Mu Lambda chapter and fully enjoy the member benefits offered by Sigma. Each of you will experience membership in your own way. In fact, Sigma membership is an experience that is yours to design. I hope you will make use of the many opportunities that membership has to offer. Not only do you have the opportunity to be involved locally, but there are opportunities to participate in this global organization on a regional and international level as well. Now it's time for our chapter awards. The Catherine Schweer Nurse Mentorship Award was established in April of 2000. The award honors the nurse who has demonstrated mentorship through sustained and significant leadership to nurses and nursing by modeling the values, attitudes, and behaviors consistent with those of the profession. The mentor has a unique way of accepting individuals and guiding them to realize their full potential. I'm very honored to share with you that Julie Frederick has received this award. Julie has had a significant career that has consistently revolved around leading and mentoring nurses and nursing students. From her formal leadership roles, where she encouraged and inspired nursing assistants to get their degrees in nursing, to her current role, where she is developing the nurses of the future. She has provided significant influence and guidance to hundreds of nurses. She role models the values of the profession of nursing by remaining active in professional associations and representing nurses at the Minnesota Board of Nursing. Congratulations, Julie. Our next award is the Linda Winkle Outstanding Undergraduate Student Performance Award. This award honors an undergraduate nursing student being inducted into Mu Lambda chapter who demonstrates outstanding skills in one or more of the following areas: clinical, research, or creative activity, leadership ability through active involvement in the School of Nursing, and active participation in the community or university activities. School of Nursing faculty nominate students for this award who meet the criteria as described. The award goes to Nicole Osborne. Nicole serves as the fundraising coordinator with the MSU Mankato Student Nurses Association, where she established connections with local businesses to organize events. She also serves as the MSU Student Events Team President since 2018, where she was responsible for programming and managing all student events on campus. Nicole is also serving as a student liaison member, planning her graduating class's pinning ceremony this spring. Nicole has excelled in her clinical experiences during nursing school. She shows dedication and commitment not only to her work in school, but also in her work as a CNA. She earned a certification in mental health first aid in 2019. Congratulations, Nicole. Our next award is the Sonia Meyer's Outstanding Graduate Student Performance Award. This award honors a graduate nursing student being inducted into Mu Lambda Chapter who demonstrates outstanding skills in one or more of the following areas: clinical practice, research, or creative activity, leadership ability through active involvement in the School of Nursing, and active participation in the community or university activities. School of Nursing faculty nominate students for this award who meet the criteria as described. Neba Marston Dunbar is a Doctor of Nursing Practice student at MNSU Mankato. She has her master's in public health and adolescent nursing. She is currently employed as a nurse at the U of M Fairview in the Critical Care, Specialty Care Adult Float Department. In addition to being an outstanding doctoral student, Neba has been a leader in nursing within her work and beyond. She is currently an executive board member with the Liberian Nurses Association of Minnesota. Her work on the board has included development of bylaws, launch of the organization, community outreach, and organization of mission trips to serve underdeveloped and underserved areas in Liberia, West Africa. Neba has taken her passion for public health and her understanding of the immigrant community to work on her DNP project, which considers how we can improve medication adherence in non-English speaking patients. Her leadership also shows in her membership and participation on the Allied Health and Nursing Equity and Inclusion Task Force at Minnesota State University Mankato. In this capacity, she has worked on the task force to develop strategies, educational tools, and adequate interventions to improve educational equity, inclusion, and social justice among minority student populations at Minnesota State University Mankato. Our next award is the Julie Hebenstreet Presidential Research Award. This was established in recognition of Mu Lambda's 10th anniversary and in honor of Julie being the first president of the Mu Lambda chapter. The award honors a Mu Lambda member who is engaged in scholarly activity related to the advancement of nursing. Scholarly activity includes nursing research, nursing practice, nursing education, or nursing service partnership. Our award recipient is Dr. Kristen Abbott Anderson. She is currently an associate professor of nursing at MNSU Mankato. She is also working as a charge nurse at the School Sisters of Notre Dame in Mankato. In addition to her research, Kristen has mentored many students who have presented their work at nursing conferences. Dr. Abbott Anderson is actively involved in research at the local, national, and international level. Congratulations, Dr. Abbott Anderson. The next award is the Cindy Sherb Research Dissemination Award. It was established in 2005 by the Research and Awards Committee. The purpose of this award is to fund and support researchers who are ready to share their findings through paper or poster presentations at conferences or through journal or book manuscript preparation. Cindy Sherb was a past president of Mu Lambda who facilitated nurse participation in clinical research at Mayo Clinic Health System Mankato for a number of years. This year's recipient is Dr. Pat Beyer-Waltis. She's an associate professor at MSU Mankato School of Nursing. She is also the clinical coordinator for the Health Commons at Pond. Dr. Beyer-Waltis has an extensive body of research. Currently, she has a podium platform presentation accepted for the International Family Nurses Association Conference, which takes place from June 28th through July 2nd of this year. Her presentation will share the benefits of partnership with the Bloomington School to faculty, students, and family and community. She also has 2 additional abstracts, one accepted and one submitted, as co-author for presentations. In addition, Dr. Meyer-Waltis is launching an international collaboration in conjunction with colleagues in a pediatric work group. She also continues her work and advocacy on behalf of the Spina Bifida Association, where present work is directed toward making practice guidelines more family-friendly. Congratulations, Dr. Meyer-Waltis. Our last award, I'm very honored to present. This is the inaugural award for the Sandra Egenberger Leadership in Advancing Family and Societal Health and Healing through Education, Research, and Practice Award. This award is named after Dr. Sandra Egenberger, a distinguished professor at MSU and the founding director of the Glenn Taylor Nursing Institute for Family and Society. This award honors nurse educators, researchers, or practitioners who demonstrate leadership to advance the health and healing of family or society. Congratulations, and we are so thrilled to honor you, Dr. Egenberger. Our next order of business is the installation of our new Mu Lambda chapter officers. The mission of Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing is advancing world health and celebrating nursing excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. Its purposes are to recognize superior achievement, recognize the development of leadership qualities, foster high professional standards, encourage creative work, strengthen commitment to the ideals and purposes of the profession. These purposes are of greatest significance in a chapter's selection of officers and in the determination of its activities. The following officers have been elected: Allison Krinsky, Vice President; Laura Schwartz, Faculty Counselor; Brett Anderson, Treasurer; Chris Tuft, Governance Chair; Ashley Engebretson, Leadership Succession Committee Member; Sam Lindquist, Marketing and Communications Coordinator. The last step of the journey of becoming a chapter officer is reciting the oath. So please repeat after me. I do undertake to fulfill the duties of my office to the best of my ability and to work for the purposes of Sigma Theta Tau International. Thank you to our elected officers who are completing their terms this year, and to the new group of incoming officers. This concludes the installation of officers. Each president presents a call to action to help guide members and chapters as we strive to fulfill the Sigma mission. President Ricciardi's call asks us to infuse joy into all we do. All healthcare workers face challenges that can trigger burnout, such as staffing shortages, incivility or violence, lack of control in the workplace, barriers to education, and misaligned policies and regulations. Instead of viewing these issues as insurmountable and inevitable, he asks us to seize the opportunity to improve our experiences and work cultures. During the global pandemic, nurses need joy like never before. As Sigma members, we are well positioned to infuse joy into practice in clinical, administrative, research, and policy settings. President Ricciardi's call to action highlights 3 essential elements: the ABCs that promote joy: awareness, balance and purpose, and co-creation. Awareness includes a clear understanding of the knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to fulfill our professional responsibilities and achieve our goals. When we are competent, confident, and have mastery over our work, joy can flourish. Achieving balance and purpose requires us to make time for creativity and serendipity, mindfulness, and rest. Activities that foster health and well-being, as well as gratitude, service to others, and philanthropy. Finally, co-creating includes relationship building, using team science, recognizing interdependencies, having a shared mental organizational model, taking pride in one's work, and instituting policy initiatives to support a joyful organizational culture. As competent, confident nurses acting with balance and purpose, we can take the next step to infusing joy. I would encourage you all to learn more and participate in fulfilling President Ricciardi's call to action by visiting Sigma's website, sigmanursing.org. The website includes activities for members and chapters that are designed to help infuse joy in our work.
This year, we have a graduate from the School of Nursing who has written a speech about her experiences of providing care during the COVID-19 pandemic. At the graduate's request, they are remaining anonymous to protect individuals and institutions.
Good evening. My name is Tammy Neiman. I am one of the faculty counselors from Lambda. Our guest speaker for tonight wanted to remain anonymous, and so I will be reading their speech. They wanted to remain anonymous so the various hospitals they've worked at during this pandemic were protected. I'm currently involved in a study collecting nurses' stories across the state, and I can assure you that this nurse's experience is not unique. Many nurses have experienced very similar situations as what you will hear in this speech. Hello, I have decided for a few reasons to remain anonymous, which will become clear as to why I decided to do that. I am a travel nurse and MSU alumni. Today I'm going to share with you my experiences during COVID. I'll share what it's been like on the inside of hospitals for the past year. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I was told by our professors they like for the speaker they select to keep their speech inspirational, so I'm going to do my best to do both. I wanted to be transparent and authentic as I can be. For this reason, I have left out the names of the hospitals I've worked at. If you recognize my story or feel you might know who I am, it is important that I ask that you keep my employers' names to yourself. So a little bit about my nursing background since graduating almost 3 years ago. I graduated from MSU in May of 2018. I got my first job on an orthopedic neurology medical surgical unit. I worked there for 2 years before I became an adjunct faculty member for MSU, teaching medical surgical clinicals. I taught 1 semester, and by the end of it, COVID was starting to slowly make the headlines in the US. A few weeks after clinical ended, I was redeployed within the hospital to employee health, where I worked with a team of nurses and 1 doctor to do contact tracing on COVID exposures for the staff in our hospitals and other sister hospitals in the area. Within 2 months, I was temporarily laid off because we didn't have as many patients as we normally would, and so we didn't need as many nurses. I never thought I'd have to worry about job security. The layoff lasted about a month, and then I returned back to work. Midsummer, I volunteered to work at a sister campus located in Arizona to work their COVID unit because they were a hotspot and did not have enough staff for the surge. When I returned home from Arizona, I admitted to my husband that it was a mistake letting me go to Arizona because I knew in my heart I wanted to do travel nursing. That was all it took to convince my husband to also quit his job, pack up our dog, sell 2 cars to buy 1, and move across the U.S. to our first travel assignment in North Carolina. We are on our 3rd assignment now and happily continuing our journey. As I reflect on the progression of the coronavirus within the hospital systems, I can't help but think of and relate it to the stages of grief. The denial we all felt as we read articles about the virus sweeping through China. We were warned about this virus and that it did not discriminate against age, race, nor gender, and that we needed to prepare and protect ourselves. As I sat in our last post-clinical debriefing with my students, I can remember 1 student in particular who asked me if I knew the precautions required for coronavirus, followed up by more questions about this virus and what it meant for us as healthcare workers. At this point, we didn't know much about the virus itself, and we weren't preparing nor protecting ourselves yet. On that day during clinical, the floor was inundated with various precaution rooms. None of them were COVID, but I remember the staff becoming extremely upset as they kept running out of PPE supplies. And any replacement they had was subpar product. It turns out most of the PPE products were made in China, and a lot of their factories were shut down, which is why they were running low. In Minnesota, as stay-at-home orders and grocery hoarders came into play, we hit an all-time low of patient admittance to the hospital. We've referred to this as the calm before the storm. We experienced the pain of separation from family and friends, and we all slowly slipped into depression. It was a while before we saw our first COVID positive patient at our hospital. The hospital had taken its time to make emergency plans to mitigate COVID, prepare for surges, and adapt current practices to ensure they didn't spread the virus. Our information was changing about COVID constantly. It's airborne one day to it's not airborne. The virus can live on surfaces to it can live on surface for X number of hours. And this is the correct PPE when tomorrow it's deemed incorrect. The fatigue and anger from constant emails, micromanagement, misinformation, and policy changes was debilitating for staff. During my stint in employee health, I remember a huge COVID outbreak that had happened, and we had to do the contact tracing and notify employees of that hospital about their exposures. We called so many people that the higher-ups in administration called and told us to stop contacting staff because there weren't going to be employees to staff the hospital if we didn't. I remember the punch to the gut I felt halting that operation for that day. The disappointment and heartache I felt was unfathomable to me at the time. I began bargaining with myself, and I kept thinking, what if the person that was next on my list had underlying conditions and they have a really bad reaction to COVID? I should have been calling faster to get through more people. Fast forward to a few months ago, where it was decided and acceptable to continue to work in the hospital if you are COVID positive. Some places say only if asymptomatic, and others say even symptomatic, but only on a COVID unit. One extreme to the other, and sometimes it was only a day's difference between the information. I'd call that insanity. Despite the roadblocks we've experienced over the last year, maintaining and providing safe patient care remained a priority. As administration pushed for PPE conservation, we began to cluster cares more so than before. We were asked to limit the number of times entering COVID rooms, which meant we relied heavily on our coworkers for assistance if we needed something outside of the room. This also meant we needed other means of communication from outside the patient's room so we could check on patients without having to use PPE. Nurses stopped doing bedside report and started doing video-assisted handoff. By utilizing the video, we kept the patient safe, preserved PPE, and allowed both nurses to lay eyes on the patient. These tablets inside the rooms were also used to keep families connected to loved ones. Care conferences became more attainable for family members to attend as the care team scheduled these meetings, met in the patient's room, and video conferenced the family in. I would argue this has been instrumental in keeping families updated and a part of their loved one's care. Video calling has also allowed families to be a part of their loved one's last moments when a death is expected or nearing. Another use for video calling was during med passes. Nurses would contact coworkers via video chat whenever medications that were high risk needed second verification. PPE conservation also meant the staff needed to be monitored to ensure they were doing it correctly. On COVID units, they initiated what's referred to as a PPE expert. Their responsibility was to watch staff doff and don PPE and clean equipment properly to prevent the spread of the virus and conserve PPE. This was a staff member who did not have a patient assignment, but they were there to help grab anything you might need while you were in the COVID positive room. Every COVID positive patient was placed on telemetry monitoring devices with continuous pulse oximetry. This was another tool we had readily available that helped us maintain close monitoring of our patients and conserve PPE by not having to go into the room to check oxygen saturations as frequently. In all 3 states, the standard practice for COVID unit is to restrict visitors, maintain safe patient ratios, and monitor patients closely. It was encouraging to know I was never in over my head. I did not feel like I was doing something I could not handle and was not trained to do. The first time I questioned my ability to safely care for my patients was during my first code blue on the COVID unit. This patient was freshly transferred down to our unit to be monitored by an acute care nurse on my floor. The patient was a young male who tanked really fast. Sudden onset of shortness of breath was the first red flag that there was something wrong. Blood pressure was 70/40, oxygen saturation 52%, and pulse was 40. Quickly, the room was flooded with people there to assist. It was a beautiful mess. People frantically shouting out things they needed, placing the patient on a non-rebreather, preparing the bed for the inevitable compressions and intubation that was waiting just around the corner. The patient was alert and fighting the mask on his face. He was very aware of what was coming and screamed at the top of his lungs, "Intubate me and give me the drugs." I grabbed his hand and clenched my grip tighter around his hand as I tried to communicate loud enough for the patient to hear over all the chaos in the background. "I know you are scared, but you need to trust us. I know it's hard, but you have to try and focus on taking deep breaths of the oxygen we're giving you." The patient, without hesitation, screams to me, "I'm dying and I know it. I'm going to die." Again, in my best efforts to console this man, I say, "You are strong and we're doing everything we can. And I'm going to be here by your side the whole time." Around this point, the doctor finally showed up and started shouting, "What's the last set of vitals?" I tell him our last set, and he asks to get them again as he began to intubate the patient. I tell the doctor that I can no longer get blood pressure on the patient. He was less than impressed with my answer. "His coloring is too good and he's warm. Get me a manual blood pressure and a Doppler," he ordered as he finished intubating the patient. We coded the patient for 30 minutes before calling the time of death. Before I knew it, it had been hours since I laid eyes on any of my own patients, and my heart sank. As I ran towards my own patient's room to make sure they were okay, I was greeted by a coworker walking out of one of their rooms. Without asking, she had turned my patients, checked on them, and made sure they were taken care of. If it weren't for the teamwork on these units, patients may not receive the care they deserve. We care for our patients and for each other. Working during this pandemic over the last year has left us healthcare workers mentally, emotionally, and physically drained. We're experiencing burnout faster, which is known to lead to poor patient outcomes. Right now, we understand that COVID isn't going away anytime soon, so we need to show up for ourselves and take care of ourselves so we can provide safe care to our patients. Something that I've always been a big advocate is self-care. For me, self-care means staying off of social media after work, even though it's my favorite way to decompress after a long day. I often find that I get sucked in and waste my time. I feel so much better physically and mentally if I move my body after work and on my days off. Sometimes when I sincerely lack motivation, I'll take a 20-minute walk with my dog and play my favorite podcast or audiobook. Lastly, I get massages from clinical massage therapists regularly. Invest in yourself and you will see it pay off. Take that step to make it a daily priority, because when you do that, you're not just benefiting yourself, but you're also your patients and your coworkers. I leave you with this. Always consider your resources, ask for help, and help others. There are 100 ways to learn to swim and one very easy way to drown, and that is by being unwilling to admit you're drowning in the first place. Don't allow anyone to shame you or make you feel dumb for asking a question or for help. If they do, it says a lot more about who they are as a person than it does about you. Every single one of you will have the opportunity to teach someone else less experienced than you. Please always be the nurse you needed when you were in their shoes.
Each biennium, Sigma installs a new president at the international level. At the 45th Biennial Convention, we proudly installed Richard Ricciardi, and introduced him as the 33rd Sigma president. Dr. Ricciardi and Sigma's CEO, Dr. Elizabeth Madigan, have a welcome message to share with our new inductees.
Welcome, everyone, and congratulations on becoming a new member of Sigma. I'm Rick Ricciardi, president of Sigma.
I'm Elizabeth Madigan, the Chief Executive Officer. During these unprecedented times, I want you to know that you are in our hearts and in our thoughts, regardless of where you live or work. If there's one thing I know about nurses, and the Sigma members in particular, it is that we are resilient.
That's right, Liz. When the world takes a step back, nurses step forward. And we know that Sigma nurses are rising to the occasion across the globe. As we begin our ceremony, let's take some time to pause and reflect, to think about nurses and all healthcare workers across the globe and the sacrifices that they have made and continue to make during this global crisis. And in addition, let's take some time to think about all the families who have lost loved ones who are suffering during this global pandemic. Due to the COVID-19 virus, many of you are not getting the opportunity to be inducted in a traditional in-person ceremony. While we would love to celebrate with you in person, please know that you are now an important member of Sigma. And I want you to know how incredibly proud we are of each one of you. You've earned this opportunity to be a Sigma member either because of your academic excellence or because of your leadership and professional accomplishments. We are thrilled to have you as a member of Sigma's global community of nurses, and we hope that you take time to celebrate this wonderful achievement in a very special way.
Some of you are brand new to the field and others have been in the workplace for a while, but for all of us, the current situation is something we've never experienced before. During this time, your leadership will not only support your patients, but will also be a beacon of hope for those around you in the profession. Continue to show that you are a Sigma nurse and lead the way with our vision in mind. Connected, empowered nurse leaders transforming global healthcare. We will support each other to be the best nurses we can be.
In these difficult times, know that Sigma is a constant and trusted resource, and it is here to help you bring stability, support, connectivity, and joy in your professional career. We have created a resource webpage. It's entitled sigmanursing.org/here for you to share our free online courses, ebooks, inspirational stories, and webinars. You can also connect with fellow members on the Circle, Sigma's online networking platform. We encourage you to jump right into the conversations on the Circle. Reach out for support or advice and learn from the global community of these exceptional nurses around you. Sigma provides many avenues for you to get involved and to stay connected.
Once again, we want to congratulate you and welcome you as a Sigma member. Please be safe, take care of yourself and those around you, and be in touch if we can help in any way. We will get through this. Together, we are Sigma.
As we conclude our ceremony, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank all who have joined us for today's event and to celebrate this special occasion. A special thank you to faculty counselors Dr. Tammy Neiman and Dr. Kelly Crumwady for their leadership and careful planning. To our speaker, we want to thank you for your inspirational message. Once again, I want to congratulate and welcome our newest Sigma members. We welcome you into this prestigious and global network of nurses working every day to change lives and advance healthcare. Good evening.